So welcome back to the video that I literally just stopped recording about 5 seconds ago and started again. So we're going to put the hairspring and balance wheel in. It's a bit dark in here, isn't it? So we've got the hairspring and balance wheel, we've got our alarm stuff, and we've got the dial over there, so hopefully we should get a relatively assembled Lark, except the glass, by the end of this video. So let's hope it all works out. Look at the sheer amount of wheels on there. Right, so to get this ready, I'm going to put that in a little bit. I've all polished it up a little bit. So it should glide across like a magic glider. Put it in. Okay. Now to get our thingamajig. Line up the impulse pin. Why is the light so bad? Is this better? A little bit, yeah. And that's out of focus. Okay. Phone goes buzz. Alright, now I think we should put the thing through the thing. Oh yeah, remember this particular hairspring was very kinked at the end. Well, that was a nightmare to take out of there, it was so easy to put in. So let's get that offset bend, as it's called, into there, like that. And the pin. In there. And hopefully we have a running clock, which this is. Couldn't be happier. Look at it. So I've got to oil it now. I'll move the light back. And literally, look at this. This is running just as well as Mr. Perfect 66 balance wheel over there. So yeah, that's great. It's still, yep, it's all good. So yeah, that crud around there. You're probably thinking, oh, we didn't clean that properly. Look at all that, but literally, it's all baked on. It's like more of a stain than actual dirt. I could scrape off the residue, I guess, but yeah, it's not doing any harm. I cleaned around where the thing goes in anyway, so it shouldn't be damaging in any way. Anyway, let's get this back together. Chair fart. That is that correctly. It looks like it should go on more, shouldn't it? It's literally sitting on top of that wheel. But actually there's a collar underneath to stop it going on any more than it is. So that's, I guess, what it should be like. What else? This should also not be there. This is parts of the wrong clock. Let's put this back in the thing. Like that. Dial. Oh wait, oil. I've got to oil it. Goodness. Oil here, oil there. Okay, a bit of oil on there. One drop of oil did the whole side of this plate. Okay. And the pins. and the balance guns, impulse pin, and I think that's enough oil in there. Okay, well, I'm going to put this back in the case because it's such an easy thing to disassemble. I may as well keep the dust off it, and then it's easy to take out should I need to again. So let's put the dial back on anyway. Oh, other side. And yeah, those little plastic posts, which usually break off, so it's a miracle that these are all still here, just go in there. No tabs to bend or anything. Zoom out a bit. Look at the hands on. Oh, what's that doing there? Must have fallen off. You stopped. Ah, did I tighten this up? Alright, is that beat right? Can't be that easy, of course. It's alright, the beat's a bit off, so I'm just going to move the collar a bit. Okay, I think we got that sorted. Oh, that's because I'm pinching it. Oh, that's much better. I just twiddled the hairspring a bit because it was all bunching up on one side, and now it's much better. Okay, I will pause the video now actually, and then just keep an eye on it for about an hour, and then I'll come back. It's been a bit of time, and I think it is respectably good. So, looking at the massive swing of that balance wheel, let's put it back in the case. Ooh. Good start. That and that. I said I would do this all in one video. Alright. Then the hand. Like that. So let's just put this to the time. Right. I'm not sure how to use these. I assume you just use them like a regular sub-dial alarm hand, where you can turn it backwards. But let's just turn it anyway. So, oof. It works like that. So, does it move? Yes. Okay, 5 o'clock. There's a hair on there. Shaped like an ampersand. Homemade hand. That's a good band name, isn't it? On there. And does that mean that it's 5 o'clock? I think it does. Let's just double check. So, alarm at 12, time at going off alarm. Oh, 12. Cool. So we can put this on at exactly 12, and we know we are in the right place. And there we have a stopped, fingers on it, a working Lark movement and a working Lark face in a hopefully working Lark alarm body. So I'll just settle this down quick, and then I'll show you the interesting alarm button. It'll be first time for all of us. So let's get that in there. Be a bit of a fiddle to put this in. Yeah, holding it by the face whilst putting it in is not going to be easy. I don't know how they would have done the factory. Maybe they put... no, they wouldn't have put that in first. So maybe they've done it upside down like that. Stuffed it in there. Or they would have done the alarm afterwards, probably. The thing is, I can't see what was going on inside. Let's use the light to our advantage. Quick peek. Actually, if I move all the hands down there, I can probably bend it a little bit. So can I take a quick look? Oh, we're so close to getting that in the hole. Pull it up and push it under. Alright, we got it in. And I'm amazed. So, I really don't want to put that broken glass back on. But I need a glass to hold it in here. So let me just try and find a clock with less important glass. So I got this good morning here, with no alarm hand. And I think I can't use it at the moment, so I may as well just nip the glass off it. Well, rather plastic. It's actually plastic than glass. So, yeah, it's plastic, but I'm pretty sure that plastic lenses at the time were advertised as a plus because they're shatterproof. So therefore, I think I'll actually be upgrading this clock by putting a non-original glass lens on it, a plastic lens, until I find a real glass one to replace it with. Still running, that's good. Yeah, this bezel's like gone purple. It shouldn't be, it's supposed to be gold, but I don't know what's happened to that. Unless... are these the same? Hang on a minute. These are the same. Well, I think it's pretty obvious what we need to do now. Yeah, these are the same. This one's just gone weird. Alright, let's put... I think this is actually steel but brass plated, but the other one's actually solid brass, but if it's for the look, then we're going for it. Because the Lark is all about the looks. As well as the weird alarm. So this presses in quite nicely. Oh, I've just punctured my desk covering with a corner. And look at that. Let me move the camera up. An excellent mid-century design right here. The Lark from Westclox. This is a I think the clock that this should have been was 1960, but we've got a 1959 movement in it. Barely different at all. In a very rare colour for these. I know I keep saying that. These clocks are quite unusual. I think they're exclusive to Scotland. And they are not the common ones anyway. But this colour, I haven't seen one in this colour. They're usually all white. Well, I think I've seen a couple of pink ones as well. Well, not white, but slightly off-white, I believe. So let's get some keys on here. Excuse me, Mr. Good Morning. I'll take one of them, if you don't mind. Plus the one that fell on the floor, wherever that might be. Found my tweezers as well. And this is, if this keeps on working, this will have turned out better than I can ever have imagined. Our cardboard protectors, or cardboard shock absorbers, did a really good job, because look, this is not budging at all. But before, without the rubber bits, which it would have had originally, without anything in there, it was just all honky ponky. But now, actually, it's pretty. Oh, it's not lined up though. That's alright. If it works, it works. It's pretty solid. I mean, what on earth happened there? Oh, this will out. No, just kidding. It's always been there. Yeah, this is a real solid piece. So, round of applause for the Lark. An interesting clock. So, the moment we've all been waiting for, the interesting alarm button top, which I just turned off. So, theoretically, this should work. In practice, however, I shouldn't have said however. Why am I turning it backwards? Oh, it's a stiff one. Alright, 6 o'clock alarm. That's the song. Alright, obviously we've got a problem with it. Actually it is correct, I just wasn't lining it up properly. Why is this not doing its... I bet it's because it's twisted. Alright, let's get this off. And I bet that even the slightest twist is jamming up the alarm button. So let's... Oh no. Because you can see it moves like that. So why is this not doing its thong? Did I get the alarm wrong? No. I do not know the answer to that. It's like it wants to go, but it's not. Alright, this is a mission for hand removing man. He just moves the hands with his fingers. Alright, what's going on in here? Well, that button's working right. So, but the alarm's just not going. Ah, I didn't set the what's her name? The thingy, you know? The old thingamabob? Yeah, I didn't set it. So, it could be doing all kinds of stuff. Alright, that just requires a bit of bending of something. So I will do that now. Thank goodness we caught it in time. Alright, come out. Wherever you are. Ooh, faff. Right. Yeah, our cardboard thing's held up well. So, what should be going on is this trip spring here. And I don't know if you saw, I did a video on a Good Morning, a single episode series on a Good Morning that had a very similar problem. So I think all I need to do is it's in the off position now, and it is in the on position. So if that alarm button just works by blocking the hammer, there's only 2 different positions this can be in rather than 3, which is normal. So I just need to bend this back a bit, I guess. A bit more. Oop, that's me holding the bell with my fingers, by the way. So alarm on. Alarm. Oh, that's very sheer. All right, I'll make it a little bit more to the off. Off. A bit more to the on. Very delicate adjustment, this. On. Off. Alright, we got it, guys. So, let's say the alarm, basically this is me winding up the alarm. The alarm is ready. The alarm is... Oh, went past it. The time goes. The alarm is on. The alarm is off. We got it working. Great goodness. Well, we got that sorted out, alright. And that's actually good because it means we can put this in without the face being there, which I probably should have done the first time around. Just doing all kinds of stuff right now. Come on. Yeah, it's an inner. Right. Good. Bit of hair in there. Where? There. That looks like it can work. So, face. Oh, better not forget that. By the way, am I zoomed in too much? Barely zoomed in at all. Let's go on. It's a bit of a long video, sorry guys, but nearly there. Face. Or dial if you prefer. Can't remember what the alarm's at, so let's just put it on anyway. Put the keys on. Le keys on, as they say. Oop, goodness. Well, it's alarm time, I can tell you that. 3 o'clock. So, what's the alarm? It is 5 o'clock. Almost there. Let's just twiddle it a little bit. No. Okay. And hand. Hand be your hands. Okay, let's try one more try. Not that one though, this one. 8 o'clock. Well, almost 8, let's try 7. 7 o'clock exactly. Oh, that went off at 7. Problem is I forgot to do the thing. Oop. So let's get the plastic and the bezel in to lock it into place. So let's just get it lined up correctly. Like that. Like that. Press it down with my fingers. What's that noise? What's that? I think we got it working. So, the final test, the acid test. Where's the other key? What is this smudge? That was not there before. Oh no, that's just a bit of paint missing. Probably was there. So, final test. Alarm is primed. Fin sticks out the top. Wind it up all the way, may as well. Wind up the time. Oh, that's already done. So, this should go off at 12 and be lovely. Haha, we did it! Well, Mr. Lark, or Mrs. Lark, or Miss, we have it done. So what else is there to say except hope you enjoyed the series. We got a nice, really unusual mid-century Westclox under our belts, and for me it's quite an achievement because it's I'm so glad I managed to save one of these things because they almost always broken. The alarm stuff, I don't know what happens to it, but they were, you know, they're either really expensive or just completely broken. But this one, we have a working example, not cosmetically great, but it's worth saving because of the colour. And once you repaint it, there's no point being the original colour anymore. So it loses its colour rarity. But as it is at the moment, yeah, cool. It's a working thing. Let's hope it keeps on working, and if it does keep on working, then I might even use it as an alarm clock, because it is a pretty cool thing, isn't it? Look at it. I love the look of it. The pearlescent dial, the sort of rounded thing base. That rattles that button at the top. I think it's, I don't know if it's supposed to or not. I've never had a working one. But yeah, this video has gone long enough.